Once upon a time,
I wish
in a far-off kingdom,
more than anything,
lived a young
more
maiden.
than life,
A
more
child
than
was
tears.
I
wish
Sad and mad.
more than fun. I wish
With his wife,
more than the moon. I wish the king is giving a festival.
More than life,
I wish to go to the festival.
more than riches.
And to the ball.
I wish my cow would give us some milk.
More than anything.
I wish we had a child.
I wish to go to the festival.
I wish we had a child.
I wish.
You wish to go to the festival?
the poor girl's mother had died.
You Cinderella
You
festival.
used to run the festival, the King's Festival.
And her father had taken her his new wife,
The festival?
a woman with 2 daughters of her
Look
own.
your nails, look at your dress.
People will laugh at you.
She still wants to go to the festival and dance for the birds.
All 3 were beautiful in face, but vile and black of heart. Jack, on the other hand, had no father, and his mother, well, she was not quite beautiful.
I wish my son were not a fool. I wish my house was not a mess. I wish the cow was full of milk. I wish the walls were made of gold. I wish a lot of things. You foolish child, what are you doing with the cow inside the house?
A home environment like juice for milky white leaves produces
No, she. How many times did I tell you only she can produce milk?
my good little girl.
I wish it's not for me, it's for my granny in the woods. A loaf of bread, please. To bring my poor old hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please.
Cinderella's stepmother had a surprise for her.
I've emptied a pot of lentils into the ashes for you. If you have picked them up in 2 hours' time, you shall go to the ball with us.
And perhaps a stinky 5 or 4.
Birds in the sky, birds in the eaves, and the leaves in the fields, and the castles and ponds.
And a few of those pies,
Little
please.
birds, down from the eaves and the leaves, over fields, over castles and ponds. Ah, 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 ah.
lost his mother and father at a bathing accident. Well, at least that's what he believed. He was eager to have a family of his own, and was concerned that all efforts until now had failed.
Who might that be?
We have sold our last loaf of bread.
It's the one you next door!
We have no bread. Of course you have no bread.
What do you wish?
Oh, it's not what I wish. It's what you wish. Nothing cooking in there now, is there?
Mona Chandris went on to tell the couple that she had placed a spell on their house.
What's that?
In the past, when you were no more than a babe, your father brought his young wife and you to his cottage. They were a handsome couple, but not handsome neighbors. You see, when your mother was a child, she had developed an unusual attitude. She took one look at my beautiful garden and told your father what she wanted more than anything in the world was greens, and nothing but greens, parsley, peppers, cabbages, and celery, asparagus, and watercress, and middleburn, and she said, all right, but it wasn't quite, because I caught him in the autumn in my garden one night. He was robbing me, harassing me, rooting through my rutabaga, raiding my arugula, and ripping out the rampion, my champion, my favorite. I should have let him smell it. Right there. Could have turned him into a stone, or a dog, or a chair, or a... But I let him have the rampion. I lost to spare. In return, however, I said, fair is fair. You can let me have the baby that your wife will bear. In College Square.
I had a brother.
No. But you had a sister.
But the witch refused to tell him any more of his sister, not even that her name was Rapunzel. She went on.
I thought I had been more than reasonable, and that we all would live happily ever after. But how was I to know what your father had hidden in his pocket? You see, when I had inherited that garden, my mother had warned me I would be punished if I were to lose any of the beans. The special beans! I let him go. I didn't know he stolen my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the wall, and then bang! Crash! The lightning flash! Look, that's another story. Never mind. Anyway, the big day came, and I made my claim. Oh, don't take away my baby! They shrieked and screeched, but I did, and I hit her. Well, she'll never be reached. And your father cried, and your mother died. And for extra measure, I admit it was a pleasure. I said, sorry, I'm still not qualified. And I laid a little snow. You too, son. That your family tree will always be a barren one. Oh, boo-hoo!
I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back 1, the cow as white as milk. 2, the cape as red as blood. 3, the hair as yellow as corn. And 4, the slipper as pure as gold. Bring me these before the chime of midnight. In 3 days' time, and you shall have, I guarantee, a child as perfect as child can be. Go to the wood!
Now they go to the festival.
The festival. Draw me those nails, draw me those clothes. Muscles are one thing, but draw me with those. You make us the fools of the festival and mortify the friends.
The carriage is
We
waiting!
must be gone.
I wish
What if I'm all these hunting jackets?
6 beans.
Yes, I wonder if
The witch's beans, we'll take them with us. I know you're fearful of the woods at night.
the spells are my house. Only I can lift the spell.
No, the spells are our house.
We're not
We
coming to
have
my
the
final
spells. The
day.
spells are our house.
I never told you.
You don't remember? The cow is fine as milk, the cave is red as blood, the hair is yellow as corn, the slipper is pure as gold.
Cow is white. Cave is
So the baker reluctantly set off to meet the enchantress's demands. As for Cinderella,
I still wish to go to the festival.
the cave.
But how will I ever to get to the festival? I know I'll visit Mother's grave, the grave of the hazel tree, and tell her I just want to go to the king's festival.
I can go with me. I know into the woods, but I have to take the journey.
Into the woods, the path is straight.
I know it's well, but who can tell?
Into the woods to lift the
Spell.
Into the woods to visit Mother.
Into the woods to fetch the things.
To make the potion.
To go to the festival.
Into the woods without regret, the choice is made, the task is set. Into the woods we're not forgetting why you're on the journey. Into the woods to get our wish, I don't care how the time is now. Into the woods to sell the cow.
The woods to get the money.
Into the woods to lift the spell.
Potion.
To go to the festival.
The woods to grandmother's house. Into the woods to grandmother's house.
The way is clear, the light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood. No need to be afraid, there's something in the glade there.
Into the woods without delay, but careful not to lose the way. Into the woods, who knows what may be lurking on the journey. Into the woods to get the thing that makes it worth the journey. Into the woods to see the king, to sell the cow, to seek, to sell, to get, to bring, to make, to live, to go to the festival. Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods and out of the woods.
And hold me forever.
Cinderella had planted a branch in the grave of her mother, and she visited there so often and wept so much that her tears watered it until it had become a tree.
I've been good and I've been kind, mother, doing only what I've learned from you. Why then am I left behind, mother? Is there something more that I could do? What is wrong with me, mother? Something must be wrong. I wish.
What, child? Specify. Opportunity is not a lengthy visitor, and good fortune, like bad, can befall when the least expected.
I wish.
Do you know what you wish? Are you certain what you wish is what you want? If you know what you want, then make a wish.
liking.
Hello, Jack.
How did you know my name?
When I first appeared, I seemed mysterious. Who asked me? I'm nothing but serious.
Say that again?
Are you making a market, Jack? Might have been there long ago. Taking your time, Jack?
No, sir.
Is that the truth?
Well, you see, I was just resting and...
How much are you asking for this animal?
No less than 5 pounds, sir.
Oh no, Jack. Why such a sum?
Well, my mother said...
Your mother? A boy your age? You'd be lucky to change him for a sack of beans.
Well, Come along, little boy. There are spirits here.
Hello, young lady.
Good day, Mr. Wolf.
Whither away so hurriedly?
To my grandmother's.
And what might be in your basket?
Bread and wine, so Granny has something good to make her strong.
And where might your grandmother live?
A quarter of a league further into the woods. Her house stands under 2 large oak trees.
Look at that flesh, pink and plump. Hello, little girl. Tender and fresh, not one lump. Hello, little girl. This one's especially lush, delicious. Hello, little girl. What's your rush? You're missing all the flowers. The sun won't set for hours. Take your
Father
time.
said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled.
Just slow, little girl. Hark and hush. The birds are singing sweetly. You'll miss the birds completely. You're traveling so fleetly. Grandmother first, then Miss Plum. What a delectable couple. Utter perfection, one bridge, one supple, one moment like
Come
you.
on in, follow the path and never stray.
Just so little girl, any path, so many worth exploring. Just one would be so boring. And look what you're ignoring. Think of those crisp, aging bones, then something fresh on the palate. Think of that scrumptious carnality twice in one day. There's no possible way to describe what you feel when you're talking to your meal.
Father said not to stray, still I suppose a small delay. Granny might like a fresh bouquet. Goodbye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, little girl. And hello.
Something's happened to the little girl in the red cape.
Forget the squirrel and get the cake.
Frightening.
That's the cake. Get it, get it, get it.
How am I supposed to get it?
You go up to the little thing and you take it.
I can't take a cape with a little girl. Look, you do it.
I would if I could, but listen to her beautiful music. Get me what I need. Get me what I need.
This is ridiculous. I'll never find a red cape or
The cow is white as milk, the cape is brown as wool, the hair is yellow as corn, the slippers not as gold. You forgot your scarf.
You have no business being here. You don't know what I've come upon here. Let the friend of your life, and I'll go home immediately.
I wish to help.
No, the spell is on my house.
Our
Only
house.
I can lift
We
the
must
spell.
have the spell to get the spells on. Cow as white as.
Hello there, young lad.
Oh, hello, sir.
What might you be doing with the cow inside the woods?
Well, I was on my way to market. It seems that I've lost my way and...
What are you planning to do there?
And what are you planning to do there?
Sell my cow, sir. No less than 5 pounds.
5 pounds worth?
She must be generous of milk to fetch 5 pounds.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you can't fetch that sum, then what are you to do?
I hadn't thought of that. I suppose my mother and I will have no food to eat.
Is the sum total?
Beans! We mustn't give up our beans! Well, if you feel we must. Beans will bring you food, son.
Beans in exchange for my cow.
These are no ordinary beans, son. These beans carry magic.
Magic? What kinds of magic?
Tell her.
Magic that defines description.
Well, my mother would.
You'd be looking to exchange it for a sack of beans.
How many beans?
6.
5. We can't part with all of them. We must save one for ourselves. Besides, I'd say they're worth a pound each at the very least.
Can I buy my cow today?
Possibly.
I guess this is my old house with friends. I need to see us part old house down by the I'll see you soon again. I hope that when I do,
Take the cow and go home.
I was trying to be helpful.
Magic beans, we have no reason to believe they're magic. Or we're going to spell this curse through the sea.
Nobody would have given him more for that creature. We did them a favor. Now at least they'll have some food to eat.
5 beans.
Know what you want, then you go and you find it and you get it.
Home.
Do we want a child or not? And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain or you live to regret.
Please just go home.
There are rights and wrongs and in betweens. No one waits when fortune intervenes and maybe they're really magic. Who knows? What you do, that's the point. All the rest of it is chatter.
She's crying.
Maybe it's pure and intent if it's meant, and it's just a little bent, doesn't matter.
Yes.
No, what matters is that everyone tells tiny lies. What's important really is the size.
What?
Only three more tries will have and the ends inside don't realize that the end is right. It justifies the means.
Take the cow and go home. I'll carry out my request.
As for Rapunzel, the witch was careful to lose his beauty to the outside world, and so shut her within a doorless tower that lay deep within the forest.
Rapunzel, let down your hair to me.
Rapunzel, Rapunzel. What a strange thing. Strange, yet beautiful, and fit for a prince. Tomorrow, before that horrible witch arrives, I will come before a tower, and she will let her hair down to me.
Hello, little girl. Oh, how I wish I had a nice, beautiful cake like yours.
You look pretty foolish.
May I take a look at it?
I don't like being without my cake. Please, give it back.
I want it back, and I'm sorry.
Please, give it back.
Forget the little girl and get the cake.
I'm sorry, I just wanted to see if you really love that cake, okay? Now, you go on to Granny's and make sure no wolf comes your way.
I'd rather wolf than you any day.
If you know what you want, then you go and you find it and you take it. Do I want each other or not? It's a cloak. What's a cloak? It's a joke. It's a little cloak. And a cloak is what you make it. So you take it. These are only what you need them for. What's important is who needs them for.
So the baby was newfound motivation when accidentally, as a little girl, she was surprised to find her grandmother's closet door standing up.
Oh dear, how uneasy I feel. Perhaps it's all the sweets. Good day, grandmother. Hi, grandmother. You're looking very strange. Grandmother, what big ears you have.
To better to hear you with, my dear.
Oh, but grandmother, what big eyes you have.
To better to see you with, my dear.
Oh, grandmother, what big hands you have.
To better to hug you with, my dear.
Oh, but grandmother, what a big, wet, slimy mouth you have.
To better to eat you with.
And scarcely had the wolf said this that with a single bound he was devouring the little girl. Well, it was a full day of eating for both. And with his appetite appeased, the wolf took to bed for a nice long nap.
God, but I didn't know what that grandmother has. It's the little girl. Eating, no doubt. Or in. Grandmother. Wait, what is that? Red cloth in the corner of your house. It looks to be its own way. I'll get that cloak from within your stomach.
What a fright! How dark and dank it was inside that wolf.
I'll leave you to it then.
Don't you want the skins?
Why would I want the skin?
What kind of a hunter are you then?
I'm a baker.
Mother said straight up, not to the way or be this way. I should have needed her advice, but he seemed so nice. And he showed me things, many beautiful things that I hadn't thought to explore. They were off my path, so I never had dared. I had been so careful, I never had cared. And he made me feel excited, well excited and scared.
would stretch into the heavens.
Are you all right, miss?
Yes, I just need to catch my breath.
What a beautiful gown you're wearing. Were you at the King's Festival?
Yes.
Aren't you the lucky one? Why ever are you in the woods at this hour?
Have you seen a beautiful woman in a ball gown pass through?
I don't think so, sir.
I think I see her over there.
I've never lied to royalty before. I've never anything to royalty before. If a prince were after me, I certainly wouldn't lie.
What are you doing out here then, cow?
Oh, my husband's somewhere in the woods. He is undoing a spell.
Oh,
Yes, now the prince, what was he like?
It's a very nice prince.
And,
It's a very nice ball.
and,
When I entered, they trembled,
no, the prince, is the prince.
but he's tall.
Is that all? Did you dance? Is he charming? They say that he's charming.
We did nothing but dance,
And,
and it made a nice
the
change.
prince, is the prince.
He has charm for a prince.
Yes.
I don't need wide range, and it's all very strange.
Are you to return to the festival tomorrow eve? Perhaps. Perhaps. Oh, to be pursued by a prince. All that pursues me is flowers and red.
But you look over there, the enormous vine growing next to that small cottage. It looks like a grand beanstalk up into the sky. Oh, I must be home.
Prince won't come back.
One midnight dawn.
No, not as it sounds.
Sometimes the things you most wish for are not to be touched.
The harder to get, the better to have. Agreed?
Agreed.
Never remote with a ball or paint.
Or open your mouth.
The difference between a cow and a bee is a bee can be an adventure.
slotted spoons don't hold much soup.
Bring the flower the farther from the path.
The closer the family, closer to the lion.
The mouth of the wolf's not the end of the world.
Opportunity is not a lengthy visitor.
You may know what you need, but to get what you want, better see that you keep what you have.
One midnight dawn.
Sometimes the things you
The
most
harder to
wish
get, the better to have.
Okay, just
Hold on, get what you want, better.
Into the woods, into the woods, into the woods, and out of the woods and all before.
There are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible giants in the sky. When you're way behind them, you're alone, you left them, there's no place not to show you just how small you are. When you're way behind them, you're alone, you left knowledge wherever no one sighs. Let them stone, you're free to do whatever pleases you. Exploring things you never dare, because you don't care when suddenly there's a big, tall, terrible giant at the door. Big, tall, terrible lady giant sweeping the floor. And she gives you food and she gives you rest. And she draws you close to her giant breast. And you know things now that you never knew before. After dark, only just a maid of her, and all you know she's big and children, small and bigger than her, just walking the hall to swallow you for lunch. And your heart is light and stoning and scared and alone.
steal what you can, and you scramble down below to know who's to grow. The house of your mother had the house of the world you never thought to explore. And you think of all of the things you've seen, and you wish that you could live in between, and back again would be different than before. After the sky, there are giants in the sky. There are big, tall, terrible, awesome, scary, wonderful giants in the sky. Good fortune, sir. Look what I have. 5 gold pieces.
5 gold pieces?
I had more, but Mother made me surrender them. She gave me these 5 to do with as I pleased.
Oh my.
Where's Milky White?
Milky White's back with my wife.
Well, then let's go get that.
Wait. I don't think I wish to sell.
But you said I could buy my cow back.
I know, but I'm not sure that 5 gold pieces would.
Are you saying that you wish more money?
More money would always be nice.
Keep this. I will go fetch some more.
Wait, what? No, that's not what I meant. Yes! 5 gold pieces. With this, I can buy new baking supplies, new thatch roof, a new chimney.
Smoking like someone, child.
Who are you?
When I first appeared, I seemed brilliant. But actually, I'm nothing but serious. Can you mind yourself a child?
I don't understand.
How bad you was a child? 5 gold pieces? 10? 20?
I haven't got to pay the price on that.
Exactly. You know, I thought about making things happen, son.
You had the money. Wait.
The money's not yours.
Get back here. Oh. What are you doing?
You've the red cape?
Yeah, I have a new cape. Bring me to the board.
3.
2. I have 2 items, the cape and the cow.
You've the cape.
What have you done with the cow?
She ran away. I never reached home. I've been looking for her all night.
I knew I should not have trusted her with you.
She might just as easily have run from you.
But she didn't.
But she might have.
But she didn't.
Who cares? The cow is gone. Get it back. Get it back.
You're just about to do that. For this, for now, I can do this.
Don't give me that, fool. I don't want that. Have you no sense? My sweet Mr. Holmes. Lovely.
Talented.
So look at the items before the last stroke of midnight. Are you wish you never thought to have a child?
I don't like that word.
I'm sorry I lost the cow.
Sorry. Now please, go back to the village. I'll make things right. After this, no more hunts about in the woods. No more witches, dim-witted boys, and hungry little girls.
Ah, there you are, dear brother. Father, I wonder where you've gone. I've been looking all night for her, you know? The beautiful one I danced the evening with. Where'd she go? Disappeared like a fine morning mist. She was lovely. The loveliest. I'm not certain of that. I must confess, I too have found a lovely maiden. She lives here, in the woods. The woods? Yes, atop a tall tower with no doors or stairs. Where? 2 leagues due east of here, beyond Mossy Knoll. And how do you manage a visit? I step beneath the tower and I say, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair. And she lets down the most longest, most beautiful heaven, yellow as corn, which I climb to her. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, what kind of name is that? You jest? I've never heard such a thing. I speak the truth. She is as true as your maiden. A maiden running from a prince. None would run from us. Yet one has. why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech, when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach. High in the tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her head. Blithe and becoming and frequently humming a light-hearted air. Agony, far more painful than yours, when you know she would go with you, if there only were doors. Agony, oh the torture they teach. What's as intriguing or half as fatiguing as what's out of reach? Am I not sensitive, clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, as kind as I'm handsome in there to a throne while everything maidens could wish for? Then why no? I know the girl must be mad. You know nothing of madness till you're climbing her hair and you see her up there as you're nearing her, all the while hearing her agony is a ring, well though it's different for each. Always 10 steps behind, always 10 feet below, and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to wife.
Two princes, each more handsome than the other. No, get the hair.
Excuse me, young woman. Have you seen a boy with a carrot-topped hat and a sneagle occasionally beige position who goes by the name of Jack?
Not the one partial to the white cow.
Yes, that's the one.
Have you seen the cow?
No, and I don't care to ever again. Children should be very clear with their animals. You be careful with your children.
I have no children.
That works too.
Yes, well, I've not seen your son today.
I hope you didn't go up that beanstalk again. Quit while you're ahead, I say. Jack? Jack?
Moo! Moo! Cow? Where'd you find her? Hello?
What are you doing?
I'm here to make him in.
I want you to stay out of this, old man.
I'm here to see what you're planning.
Cost enough trouble, now stay out of my path. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me.
You, my prince.
Yes.
Excuse me for this.
You do take plenty of spills, don't you?
Hello, yes, it's these slippers. They're not suited for these surroundings.
I'd say they're as pure as gold.
Is that all you wish for in beauty?
What I wouldn't give for just one.
One isn't likely to do you much good.
Was the ball just as wonderful as last evening?
It's still a nice ball,
Yes.
and they have far too much food.
The prince. Is the prince.
If he knew who I really was,
Oh. Who?
I'm afraid I was rude.
How?
Now I'm being pursued.
Yes, and?
I'm not in the mood.
He must have really taken a liking to you.
I have no experience with princes and castles and gowns.
Nonsense. Every girl dreams.
Books are a book.
Oh, yes, there she is. Move, move.
I must go, and I must have your shoe.
Stop it!
No, I needed to have a
I
child.
wanted to get out of here!
Where did she go?
Who?
Don't play the fool, woman.
Oh, the young maiden with the beautiful ball gown. She ran in that direction. I was trying to hold her here for you.
I can capture my own damsel. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Where did he go?
Who?
Prince of Mars!
That direction, but you'll never reach them.
We would have got him that long when the cow hadn't molested us.
Cow?
Please let me compare this your request to the color of your own hair.
He wants to compare our hair to the corn!
Over here. What are you doing here? Thought we were training for. I've had no luck.
Who's the cow?
Yes, I have officially got the cow. Only 2 more items left to locate.
We have 3.
2.
3. Compare this to your corn.
Where did you get this?
I bought it from a maiden in a tower.
3.
And I almost had the 4th, but she got away.
We've 1 entire day left. Surely we can locate the slipper by then.
We? You mean you'll allow me to stay?
Well, perhaps it'll take 2 of us to get this child.
You've changed. You're daring. You're different in the woods. For sure. You're sharing. You're getting us through the woods. If you could see, you're not the man who's guarded and much more open-hearted than I used to be.
It takes 2. I thought 1 wasn't enough. It's not true. It takes 2 of us who came through. When the journey was rough, it took you. It takes 2 of us. It takes care. It takes patience and fear and despair to change. You swear to tell you do. It takes 2.
You've changed. You're thriving. There's something about the woods. Not just surviving. You're blossoming in the woods. At home, I'd fear we'd stay the same forever. And then, out here, you're passionate, charming, considerate, clever.
To begin and then once you become. It takes 2 of you, it's no fun. But what needs to be done, you can do. Well, there's 2 of you, if I dare, it's because I'll be coming away. The pair of us, take a share. What's there?
We've changed, we're strangers. I'm meeting you in the woods.
Who minds?
What dangers?
I know they pass the woods.
And once we're past, let's hope the change is lost. Beyond the woods, beyond witches and slippers and hoods. Just the 2 of us beyond lies. Safe at home with our beautiful prize. Just a few of us. It takes trust. It takes just a bit more and we're done. We have 1, we want 4, we got 3. We need 1. It takes 2. Stop her! Stop the head!
Oh, Providence! My Milky White, and her owner, and my hen!
Look what the head just dropped in my hand.
A golden egg! I've never seen a golden egg before.
You see, I gave you more than the 5 pounds that I promised you, sir.
5 gold pieces?
I'm taking my cow back.
5 gold pieces?
I never said I would wish to sell.
But you took the 5 gold pieces.
You took 5 gold pieces?
I didn't take He gave.
Where are the 5 gold pieces?
No, an old man.
But you said I could buy my cow back.
I never said you could. I said you might.
You would take money before a child? Milky White is dead!
2.
Tippin' and Tar.
Walter Laval is not Walter the Prince.
Near may be better than far, but still isn't there. Near may be better than far, but it still isn't there.
The ball.
So near, so far.
You can never let somebody else's child.
Tippin'
Wait,
So near,
The Prince.
so far.
The greatest prize may often lie at the end of the thorniest path.
2 midnights gone, 2 midnights gone.
2 midnights gone. And so the exhausted baker and his wife buried the dead Milky Way. The human whoever makes that account, the rich side of the cow's milk, because she meant to be alive.
We need to go to the next field and search for another cow.
And what do you propose I use to buy this cow?
Almost magic.
Nobody with a brain larger than this is going to exchange a cow for a bean.
And steal it.
Steal it? Just 2 days ago, you were accusing me of exercising deceit in securing the cow.
Then don't steal it. And resign yourself for a child's life.
I feel it best that you go for the cow, as I've met a maiden with a golden slipper these previous eves, and I think I might succeed in securing one of her shoes.
Fine.
Fine!
That's simply just.
Fine!
Unfortunately for Rapunzel, the witch discovered her affections for the prince before she could spirit her away.
What did I clearly say? Children should listen. What were you not to do? Children must see and learn. Why did you not obey? Children should listen. What have I been to you? What would you have me be? Handsome like a pig?
a white cow, not a white cow.
I don't know, old man. Leave me alone.
How much alone long enough?
Your riddles don't make sense.
You need
Go
one-
away.
You need another cow?
What a beautiful cape.
Stay away from my cape or I'll slice you into 1,000 bits.
I don't want it. I was just admiring it.
Thanks. My granny made it for me with the skins of the wolves that attacked us. And I got to skin the animal, and best of all, she gave me this beautiful knife for protection.
Well, look what I have. A hen that lays golden eggs.
I don't believe that egg came out of that hen. Where'd you get that egg?
I got it up there from the kingdom of the giant. And if you think that's neat, you should see the most beautiful harp that I have. It plays these beautiful tunes without even having to touch it.
Huh, sure it does. So how about you go up there right now, bring it back and show me.
I could.
You could not.
I could.
You could not, Mr. Liar.
I'm not a liar. You'll see. I'll get that harp.
After having cast out Rapunzel to a remote desert, the witch returned to take the prince by surprise.
But unfortunately, the prince fell into a patch of thorns, and they pierced his eyes and blinded him.
He's a very nice prince. He's a prince who prepares. Knowing this time I come from him. He's got pitch on the stairs. I was caught unawares. But he cares. This is more than just malice. Stop and take stock. You're standing here stuck in the steps of the palace. You think, what do you want? You think, make a decision. Why not stay and be comfortable? Well, that's enough. Be his response. And what if he knew the world and all that you're not what he thinks that he wants? And then what if you are what a prince would envision? Oh, how can you know who you are till you know what you want, but you don't, so then what you pick? And you see all the flight as yourself, but where everything's wrong. Or where everything's right and you know that you'll never ever know. And whichever you pick, do it quick, 'cause you're starting to stick to the steps of the palace. It's your first big decision. The choice isn't easy to make. To arrive at the ball is exciting and all once you're there, though it's scary. It's too deceive when you know you can leave, but you have to be wary. There's a lot that's at stake that you've stolen, you know, but you're still standing stuck in the stump on the steps. But I'm alone home and avoid the collision. Even though they don't care to be better off there, when there's nothing to choose, so there's nothing to lose. So you cry in your shoes. Come out of the blue, and without any guide, you know what your decision is. You just need to decide. You just need a clue. For example, a shoe. And then see what he'll do. Now it's you and not you who is stuck with a shoe in a stew. In the goo. You learn something too, something you never knew on the steps of the palace. Don't come any closer to me. Please, just hear me out. You've attacked me once before.
I did not attack you. I attacked your shoe. I need it. Here is a magic bean in exchange for it.
A magic bean? Nonsense! What's that? I've already lost one shoe this evening, and my feet cannot bear to lose another.
I needed to have a baby.
That doesn't make any sense.
Does it make sense that you're running from a prince? Here, take my shoes. You'll run faster.
Who is that?
I do not know, sir. I've done nothing.
I have the cat out.
The slipper. We've all four.
Once the prince swallowed and searched the kingdom for getting the
It's mine. I don't care if this costs you my life.
Giving us something in all else.
What was that noise?
Sir, it's a boat away and far off Cape.
How dare you take off on a search without me?
My fault, sir. I thought
Enough of what you thought. I hired a cruise and had the entire snake here smeared with pitch. And then, when the maiden ran down, you made your slipper.
brilliant.
I thought so. It did leave quite a mess when the other guests left.
And sir, I've succeeded in obtaining the other slipper.
Giving us something all comes out happy hand.
For you, man.
When I push up here, I see me killing.
Shut up!
Give him the shoe. He's obviously scared of some sort, and we only need one anyway.
Yes.
There's a dead guy in my backyard! I saw Jack climbing down the beanstalk calling for his axe. When he reached the bottom, he started hacking down the stalk. But when it crashed, there was no Jack. For all I know, he's been crushed by the ogre!
Worrying will do you no good. If he's safe, he's safe. If he's been crushed, well, there's nothing any of us can do about that, now is there? We must be off. I need my rest before tomorrow's journey can commence.
Does no one care that a giant has fallen from the sky?
He's dead, is he not?
With such a thought, I would suppose.
There have been nights here. Yes, slipper, hair.
Cape, cow.
That cow doesn't look as white as milk to me. Oh, she is. She is. That's not even a cow. That's just a guy in a pajama suit.
We had a cow, honestly we did.
Then where is she? She's dead.
Thought you prefer a live one.
Of course I prefer the live cow. So bring me the dead one and I'll bring it back to life.
You can do that?
Now!
Jack, there you are. I was worried sick.
Look, Mother, the most beautiful harp.
You've stolen too much. You could have been killed putting down that beanstalk.
Too heavy.
What's happening? Milky White! Now I have two friends. A harp and a cow. Quiet! Feed the others to the cow.
What?
You heard me. Feed him to the cow. Feel this? I'll do it. She'll only milk for me. Squeeze, pal. Wrong ingredients. Forget about the child. Wait. We followed your instructions. 1, the cow was certainly as white as milk, correct?
Yes.
And 2, the cape was as red as blood.
Yes.
And 3, the slipper.
Yes.
And 4, I compare this earpoint for that period.
Yes, I put it from a maiden in a tower, and you what? What were you doing there? I touched that hair. Don't you understand? I could have touched the ingredients.
The corn, the corn.
What?
Just stick your hand in the corn. Look from the ear and feed it to the cow quickly.
This better work, old man, or your son will be the last of your flesh and blood.
Son?
Please, not now.
Yes, meet your mother.
I thought you died in a baking accident.
I don't want to make your son fun.
It's working. She's milking.
I don't understand.
Not now, look in the cup.
We've given you what you weigh.
Now let's take the child.
What's wrong? What's happening?
Where are you going?
Son, son.
Father. Father.
Oh, it's your pain.
He's dead!
Cinderella Jessie was reunited with the now wealthy Jack. As for the prince, he began his search for the foot to fit the golden slipper. When he came to Cinderella's house, Cinderella's stepmother took the slipper into Florinda's room.
Careful my toe.
Darling, I know.
Oh, we do.
Have to go when your bride can sit or ride. You'll never need to walk.
The girl obeyed, swallowing the pain, and joined the prince on his horse, riding on to become his bride.
Look at the blood within the shoe. This one is not the bride that's true. Search for the foot that fits.
The prince returned the false bride and asked the other sister to put on the shoe.
Why would it fit?
Darling, be still. Cut off the bit of the heel and it will. And when you're the body of such a life, you'll never need to walk.
Obeyed and swallowed the pain, but as she was helped onto the back of the horse by the prince, he noticed blood trickling from the shoe.
Have you no other daughters?
To which the woman replied,
No, only little stunted kitchen wench who was left behind by his late wife. She's much too dirty. She can't show herself.
I insist.
and when Cinderella presented herself and tried on the blood-soaked slipper, it fit like a glove.
She's the true bride.
I've always wanted a son.
Much to the dismay of the stepmother and her daughters, he took Cinderella on his horse and rode off.